Elsewhere in the region, the head of the Arab League, Nabil Arabi, says he plans to visit Syria next week to express concerns about months of bloodshed there. In the latest unrest, Syrian state media reported that 9 people, most of them soldiers, were killed in an ambush near the city of Hama. Activists in Syria say the security forces killed at least 12 opposition protesters on Sunday. Well, let's get some more on this. Dr. Hussein Hassouna is the Arab League's ambassador to the United States. He joins us on the line now from Washington. Now, during his visit to Syria next week, will Nabil al-Arabi encourage President Assad to stand down?
Well, the visit of the Secretary General of the Arab League takes place following the adoption of an important resolution last Sunday by the Arab League Council on the situation in Syria. It's called in that resolution for an end of violence and bloodshed, for dialogue among the parties, introduction of political reform and fulfillment of the people's aspirations. And he requested the Secretary General to visit Damascus and meet with the Syrian leadership to convey the League's concern and its desire to assist in restoring peace and stability in Syria. So I believe the Secretary General will present to the Syrian leadership a number of proposals concerning the stopping of fighting, the release of political prisoners, political reforms, and so on. And for the Arab League, Syria is an important member of the Arab League, and it's also a key regional power. And that is why its stability is so important for the Arab world.
But it doesn't sound, you're calling for bloodshed to stop, but it's not happening. Even today we're hearing about 12 opposition protesters killed. Why, when the UN is saying that Syria could be guilty of crimes against humanity, does the Arab League continue to support Syria?
Well, because Syria is a member of the Arab League, and it is the mission of the Arab League to help its members when they're facing a crisis like the one Syria is facing today. And the Arab League believes it is through dialogue, through trying to find a way out, to persuading the leadership to introduce reforms, to stop the bloodshed, that this crisis can be contained, and that the people of Libya will be able to express in freedom their aspirations. So I think it's not a mission that is meant to punish Libya, because this is not the mission of the Arab League, but it is a mission that is trying to bring about a solution to the crisis, and also it is supporting the people of Syria. Mind you, the Arab League has always called on its members to abide by and implement many important instruments adopted by the League in the past, such as the declaration adopted by the head of state of the Arab League in Tunis in 2004 that called for introducing reform in the Arab world, and also the Arab Charter on Human Rights that has called for the respect of the fundamental rights of all the Arab people. So this is the approach of the Arab League, to ask its members to abide by what they have agreed upon in the past, and to help in bringing about a stability to the countries concerned. So I believe this is what the Secretary General will attempt to do. I know it's not an easy mission, but I think with the backing of all member states of the League.
Can I just interrupt you? But fellow Arab states, Saudi Arabia, for example, they no longer support President Assad. So I do not understand why the Arab League is still supporting President Assad when he's obviously still killing his own people.
Well, mind you, the resolution adopted by the Arab League was supported by all its member states. If now and then you hear a position expressed by some member states individually, this might be the case, but in general, Arab League members meet in a meeting, they review the situation, they adopt a common position, and they try to follow up on that. So this is the position adopted by the League as an organization, that is meant to support its member states in trying to settle their crisis.
Okay, Dr. Hussein Hassouna, the Arab League's ambassador to the United States, thank you very much for giving us that insight there. Now, Rico, President Obama has promised to support victims of Hurricane Irene.